So we were Bohan was one of the first dojos in this area to ever wear black uniforms. Because on Okinawa everything was white,
Right.
but in the United States, black uniforms were just starting to come into popularity, and mostly with the tough dojos, the ones who are the bad karate. Not who would like to spar. Would anybody
Right.
like
Right.
to try sparring or
Right.
anything like that? There was no free sparring. It
Right.
was who wants to fight. And one of the guys in the front row who'd been in my former school, he was in his mid 30s, and for some reason he didn't like me. And I was only 14 at the time when I went under Mr. Blythe, but for some reason he didn't like me. And he said, "I want to fight Zing." Bobby Joe was like, "He's only 14." He goes, "Oh, I want to fight him." "Oh, okay. Hey, Zing. Yes, sir. You want to fight tonight?" Okay. I had no idea what I was getting myself
Right.
into. And he goes, "Okay, great. Gotta fight tonight." So we went through class, and I felt like a baby gazelle who was just born. I mean, or a baby giraffe who was just. I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time because the drills I had learned under Ishinru that I was very good at, and I had gotten to be a green belt uh, in Ishinru, and I'd won tournaments and stuff like that. I was very good in Ishinru. I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time doing these new drills because they were different.
Right.
Okay. And I had never done anything different. I'd only done Ishinru. So I was like, my self-esteem at the beginning of the class was really high. It was down at the bottom at the end of class. And I was like, man, I don't know anything. So when it came time to fight, he goes, "Okay, Zane, come on up here. Have you ever done this before?" I said, "No, sir. I've never, I've done free sparring, but I've never done full contact." He goes, "Well, you got to remember, you got to really hit hard. You can't just hit and pull back. You've got to go full force." I said, "Okay. Well, at the time, he was still moving from Okinawa. So a lot of his stuff had not arrived yet. So we had the bogu, but we didn't have the gloves.
Okay.